以代表我哋華人社區嘅人士。
Yeah, so my vote is very strongly for Kamala Harris. She is a homegrown Bay Area native and really understands the needs of immigrant communities, low-income people, people of color, and she's just really going to reflect the needs of our country. Very strong feelings against Donald Trump. I firmly believe that he's going to take our country backwards and that he just won't pay attention at all to the needs of immigrants, low-income people, seniors, working families. Everything on a policy level that I see from him benefits the wealthy and the top 1%.
Yeah, my vote is going to go for President Trump. I think I've witnessed the 4 years that he was in office, and taking out the COVID scenario. But I think the other 3 years of his administration were really good. The economy was really good. I'm looking at the economy. I'm looking at the crime and homelessness, especially in California. We have a lot of foreign conflict internationally that needs to be resolved, and that has been started for the past 3 years. So. Her being an Asian American, I mean, that really has nothing to do with my pocketbook or whether I'm going to be able to afford a house in the next 2 or 3 years, right? Skin color, what her gender is, really doesn't matter to me, and frankly, it shouldn't matter to most voters. Because that's not what we're trying to accomplish.
Really, the next generation of leadership in the Chinese and the Asian American community is really coming from women. And for too long.
Also, I think what she means for representation, to have the first female president, to have the first API president, to have the first female black president, I think, it's very inspirational to have her as a candidate. And so
your only choice to represent the AAPI in the Chinese American community. Housing, public safety, street cleanliness, small business, schools, and even public transportation.
So I think reproductive rights and healthcare, super important. This is how, women cannot have control over their own bodies and that own bodily autonomy. It extends to many other things. And in that same vein of reproductive care as healthcare,
It would be for Kamala Harris. It would not be for Trump at all. When it comes to Kamala, I believe she is for the people, middle class, and healthcare is a big issue with us.
Yeah, I mean, it's a clear choice. I'm going to vote for Harris and Walz, and they're the ones who I think are going to be able to unify the country and also speak to the issues that are important to me as an Asian American voter.
So I hope you will make sure that you fill out your ballot and make sure that you will submit it on time.
And also somebody who would not be discriminating against LGBT people, and also somebody who stands up for transgender rights, especially transgender children in schools all across the country are facing a lot of discrimination. And
去咗手術間又係嗰個。